Bonjour, bonjour fragrance lovers, welcome to my office. So in today's video we're gonna talk about 50 or 60 designer fragrance for women. I'm on tier list maker. I'm gonna classify them into a few categories. This is only my little opinion, so please don't be upset. But anyway, let's go. Okay, so as you can see on my little screen, you have few categories. You've got Absolute Stunner, I recommend. It's okay, I'm not too sure basically. It exists, it's very basic, so I'm gonna put it there. Nope, next, it's a fragrance I don't really have much interest in, and I'm thinking like, no, really. And the Absolute Nose. So any fragrance I put in Absolute Nose, please don't be upset. This is just my little opinion. Anyone have different taste. Let's start. So first one we have, that's Mademoiselle by Givenchy. I love it. For me, it's an absolute stunner. Or do I recommend? Oh, absolute. No, absolute stunner. Like, it's one of the fragrances that is very vintage. For me, it's like for a casual day, but all in elegance, delicacy, a bit romanticism. Like this girl, she's like, ooh, you know, like she's so cute. Armani by Armani. Cassis note. I like it. For me, it's a bit too much on the cassis, but I like it. It's not something I would personally recommend, but I think it's great, so I would say it's okay. Kayali, like a beauty brand more than a designer, but I wanted to put it because it's quite new. For me, I recommend. I love this cherry note, a little bit sexy to me, but not trashy. Flowerbomb, I would say it's okay because I like it, but I'm not a fan. Actually, there's few versions of Flowerbomb that I really enjoy, which, like, you know, the black bottle one that I think is really nice. Narciso Poudre. That's absolute stunner. I think this is the OG. This is for me, I think that's my favorite designer ever, actually. Powdery, if you're looking for sensuality, the longevity is beautiful, everything is beautiful. It smells like a beauty product. Ay, so nice. Born in Roma, Valentino. It exists to me. Huh? I think I prefer the bottle than the juice. Coco Noir. I definitely recommend that. To classify as my absolute stunner, I'm not sure. It's a very underrated Chanel fragrances. If you're looking for, you like that Coco Mademoiselle, but you wanted something like a bit darker, a little bit sexier, but all in elegance, that's a great one. Chloé Au Nomade Au Naturel, I definitely recommend. Maybe I'm gonna put in Absolute Stunner. Nomade Classic, not really. The Au Naturel, trust me, is so beautiful. It's like that suntan lotion, you know, this white floral, very creamy. It's so solar, so beautiful. Beautiful! Shiseido Ginza. I definitely recommend if you like that sakura tree, Asian type of vibe. It smells a bit like a tea, a flowery tea. I wore it to go to bed last time. Yes, I wear fragrance to go to bed. You don't do that? And my boyfriend told me that he absolutely loved this fragrance on me. Givenchy Rouge. No, is that l'interdit? Yes, l'interdit rouge. So, the l'interdit classic, I'm not a fan. The rouge, I have to say, is very sexy. For that bad bee look, like red dress on, a bit sexy, a bit vamp. Twilly Hermes. I'm not a fan of Twilly, I have to say. Hermes for me is one of the most casual chic. I'm gonna say it exists for Twilly. Olympea. So, I always used to say that I don't like Paco Rabanne. All of the fragrance for me are a little bit tacky. I don't mind tacky fragrance. I do have my tacky fragrance. But I have to say Olympea is the only one that I actually enjoy. I won't be there to recommend it, but it's nice. Okay. Prada Candy, for me, beautiful, absolute stunner. There we go. It's one of the only sugary note caramel fragrance that for me is still okay for someone a little bit more mature. Libre. Absolute stunner. It's again a bold move from YSL to put lavender focused fragrance in a line of fragrances. Do you know that Dua Lipa advertisement? For me, it's there. Like, you know, that's the vibe. Like, the girl is a bit edgy. She wants to smell different. And I love it for office. Charismatic, the kind of fragrance that gets you a promotion. Girl of Now. Nope, next. Trésor in Love Midnight. What's the name? What is even the name? It's confusing. Absolute no. Only fragrance I cannot smell. it makes me sick. It's just like this very red fruit that is really too sweet, too much. It doesn't even smell like a fruit to me. I'm sorry, but no. It smells a bit like a 90s absolute out of trend singer. I'm sorry. La vie est belle, absolute no. Pour Lancome in this video, I have to say I love Lancome private collection. These ones, like, and I know like a lot of people enjoy it, obviously. Just too strong. I don't know, the floral, fruity, sugary that it gives, like, is too strong in there. I like strong fragrance, but in this way I think it's not very classy at all. Chambre des Merveilles, all this collection for me, I definitely recommend. It's not something I use all the time, but all the line is absolutely beautiful. It's a beautiful amber, very nice to see those kind of fragrance also in the design range because it's creative. Chloe, I love it, I recommend it. This is for me like the girl that is only wearing beige outfit, no? That's the cliche video, okay? It's very cliche today. She's blonde, she's wearing beige outfit, her name is Marie. No, I'm joking. J'adore, I love the J'adore L'Or. That's my favorite. I think it's so beautiful. But okay, no, I'm gonna put I recommend because this is the tea. This is the fragrance of my grandma, and she's wearing that since ages. That and Coco Mademoiselle. So when I smell this fragrance, I smell my grandma, which is nice. But it's not something I will talk really on my channel that much. It's just because I associate so much this fragrance with my grandma. But to respect her, I will put I recommend. Okay? Terracotta, absolute stunner. I think it's the best summery fragrance ever. Cherry flower, it's exotic, you know, this body lotion vibe. Vacation, holidays, pina colada by the pool. Amazing. Joy. Next. It's pretty fragrance, but for me, nothing special at all. So next. L'Interdit, next. I love the rouge, but this one I'm like, okay, it's nice, but something I smell again and again. Next. Kelly Kalesh, stunner. I love Kelly Kalesh. A bit more a mature audience because you're in leathery and very fresh note. Kind of never smell in a designer range, really. When you go to your Sephora, department store, John Lewis, whatever, you don't really smell those kind of fragrance in a department store. It's for me one of the most casual chic. Is the essence of the word casual chic. Amazing, I'd say, boss manager fragrance. Again, I love it. I absolutely love it. However, I'm gonna put it in I recommend. Aha, Lady Million, absolute no. But in my city, well, in my country, like, actually, when people are wearing Lady Million, it's a bit, you know, and when you look at the bottle, it's not even pretty, it looks plasticky, like, I don't like it. Irresistible by Givenchy, the most useless fragrance I smell. Mon Paris, not next. The only fragrance by YSL that I'm not there. Red fruit, no, again, or too much. Nothing really special. I smelled that before. Don't really like it. Oh! Viva la Juicy Gold Couture. This is what I'm wearing today. Quite tacky fragrance too, huh? Juicy Couture, you know. It makes me think of, you know, that's a Juicy Couture suit. I want to buy one. I'm sorry. I want to buy one. The pink one. You know, the Paris Hilton one. It's very synthetic, but very opulent caramel. But I have so much compliment when I wear that. Angel Thierry Mugler, I recommend. Again, this is very polarizing. Some people absolutely hate it. For me, as long as you don't overspray this fragrance, I think you're fine. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. It exists. Carolina, good girl. First of all, I really hate the name. A lot of people I've seen, like a lot of people find it extremely sexy. For me, honestly, I think it's quite a sexy fragrance and I enjoy the juice. But good girl with a heel like this, for me, it's like, I don't know, you know, that's the feminist in me, that good girl, really just don't like that name. I don't like the idea of it. I think for me it's a bit like chill out, Clémence. This is herbs from Thailand, okay? Nothing like this. Scandal, it exists. Place Vendôme. For me, I recommend for sure. I love Place Vendôme. If you want to try something different, Boucheron, you've got something like a bit honeyed with very aromatic vibe. It's a beautiful pink pepper, very uplifting, sparkly thing. It's a bit vintage. I think it's for a mature audience, definitely, but I think it's very refined. Matic and Exact Clinic. I think it's the most powerful fragrance I ever smelled. My first internship in a Sephora, I had those clients that were coming to get aromatic elixir. They were usually middle-aged women and a lot of charisma. It's gonna be strange, but most of them had like a short haircut. You can see they are businesswomen. I'd say it's okay because I won't recommend it, but I appreciate this fragrance, even though, like, honestly, like he could remove the carpet off the floor, this fragrance. Crystal Noir. So my best friend, she's wearing now. It's suiting her very prettily. I think it's the best Versace to me. I'd say it's okay because I'm not there to recommend a Versace, because I just think that compared to all the designer, the quality of ingredient is not the best. Burberry London, absolute stunner. For a floral scent, a bit solar with a lot of ylang ylang yellow florals, something that's gonna take you during all year round. It's so versatile. It's a dumb reach to me. Like, I wear it all the time. I need to buy a new bottle. It's one of my favorite fragrances ever. I just felt that it's a great price. It's beautiful. The Chance by Chanel. I highly recommend the Chance. All the range. Prada Paradoxe, I recommend. A pear fragrance, very easy to wear. I'd say for me it's a classic daytime fragrance. Black Opium, it's okay, and I actually enjoy it. However, it's not something I would recommend every day. It's quite sexy, it's very edgy. I appreciate that they did a fragrance that is like very party-like fragrance. Dark with coffee note as well. Coco Mademoiselle, it is okay. The Intense for me is my favorite. Au Privé, that I wear every morning and most of my night. I have to say the petal of rose on top is beautiful. So that, yes, but it's just the most popular fragrance in the planet, so everyone wears it and it makes it less appealing to me. Why would you wear a fragrance that everybody wears? So number 5 for me, absolute stunner. This is the most iconic fragrance ever. It's still timeless. I loved to wear it with a very sporty outfit or casual when I'm traveling to do a nice contrast. I love it. Dior Addict, it's okay. I like it, especially the eau de parfum, the black bottle. My Way, nope, next. Idol, nope, next. I'm sorry, Lancome, like it's not my stuff. It's not my stuff. They have an image for the women's fragrance that is very outdated. When you look even at Julia Roberts, even Zendaya, that is one of the coolest person on this planet to me, in this advertisement she looks like outdated from the 19s or the 2000s. I think like they really need to level up their game, modernize their fragrance. Manifesto, Elixir, absolute stunner. A vanilla bomb, but the elixir, I'm talking about the elixir. Get the elixir. This you wear one spray, everybody turned their head. This is by experience, because I worry a lot during my studies. I was entering the classroom and just me, and they'll be like, Clémence, you wore Manifesto today? Yeah, perfumery school, you know, like the people that recognize the perfume. Miss Dior, it is okay. On a normal basis, I would put Miss Dior into I recommend, but it changed so much, and I have to say the latest version are a bit more girly to me. I don't really like it. Narciso Rodriguez Pure Must, I definitely recommend. I think, again, Narciso Rodriguez is one of my favorite brands for fragrances. They always have a signature, very powdery, a bit lipsticky sometimes. It's incredible. Narciso Rodriguez. That's the only fragrance from Narciso Rodriguez that I smelled it and I was like, what the fuck? Very disappointing compared to the usual quality they give. existing, but for me, actually, I'm gonna put it next. Okay, it exists. Daisy, I recommend. Funny that I make my little brother on a video trying a lot of fragrance for mine, and this is the one he preferred on the blooming flower, like a picnic in the park. An outfit like a bit like Anne with an E. Prada La Femme Intense, I think one of the best first date fragrance, so I definitely recommend. If you don't know what to wear for a first date because you don't know the taste of the guy, you don't know what he likes, this is just incredible, perfect. L'Impératrice, I recommend. I bought it a few weeks ago. It's a very soapy floral fragrance, quite light. It doesn't stay very long. But I have to say I really enjoyed it to smell clean. Poison Girl, absolute no. Horrible to me. Like they try to do a girly fragrance out of Poison that I really like, by the way. Hypnotic Poison, love it. This, I'm sorry, what is this? It's really tacky for a Dior, I'm sorry. It's still there, Bronze Goddess, I recommend. I think it's a beautiful coconutty vibe, you know. Tiffany & Co, it exists. I don't mind it. But it's nothing special. I Want You Forever, I recommend. Cherry, smoky cherry, very nice actually. Smells a bit cheap at the end. It's nothing special, but very nice. And then Opium, I recommend, of course, because Opium is a classic, and for me, it's again a mature audience, but like you have such a character. If you can wear a fragrance like that, like voilà quoi. Tell me if you would have changed something, if you're absolutely horrified by my choice, which is possible. I respect that. This is my way of seeing those fragrances. I hope it helps. I hope now maybe like you go to the designer and you try something different out of the top 10 fragrances that are most popular. If you enjoyed the video, I will see you soon. Don't forget to like the fragrance, the video, because it's really helping my channel to grow. And don't forget to subscribe, leave a little comment, and also I will see you soon. Bye now.
Viens, je t'emmène dans mon paradis bleu.